Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I recently did my stained glass window pour, which you can see over my shoulder. Love the effect of it, the matte black on the really iridescent shiny pour behind. So on this theme, totally different. I want to do like a spring meadow. I'm going to do a bit of a sunset, but over a spring meadow. So totally different colours. And then do a different type of window silhouette. So not a stained glass window, but a more traditional window in a house. Maybe with a cat in the window, with a silhouette. I'm not really sure yet, but not a stained glass window, a modern window over a meadow. So let me show you the colours I'm using. So I've just got lots and lots of bottles off my shelf. So if you can imagine, green at the bottom being the predominant colour, different shades of this green. This is Earth Green by Pebeo. Quite a bit of white to make it lighter, and then some pale pink flowers, some pale purple flowers, and a little bit of soil, which is represented by the bronze. And then the sky, I've got 3 different shades of blue and then silver, and then just a little bit of these sort of deeper pinky purpley reddy colours in the sunset. So they're all mixed with floetrol. They're all floetrol. They're all mixed to my Dutch pour recipe. I'll put the recipe in the description of this video. So the canvas I'm using is 20 by 16 inches. It's a reused canvas. I've applied gesso to it to prime it, to create a nice surface to pour onto. If I'm reusing a canvas, I will only do a Dutch pour onto a canvas that I'd previously done a Dutch pour on, because I know that it's lovely and smooth. Because this is going to be a Dutch pour, the paints are very thin, so it's going to show any lumps and bumps in the canvas. So if I'd previously done a flip cup or a straight pour, I would get these ripples or texture in the canvas, so it wouldn't work. So I'm only reusing a Dutch pour canvas for a Dutch pour. So I say this is going to be a Dutch pour. It's not going to be like any Dutch pour I've ever done before. I'm going to put the paint on roughly where I want it, and then because it's going to be a landscape, this is the top, this is the bottom, it's going to be portrait painting. I want to have the flow of the paint across this way. So I'm going to do all my blowing with the hairdryer in this direction. So you get some straight-ish patterns. So there'll be some variations, that's fine, but I want it to go this way, so it's going horizontally across the landscape. So there's nothing on here at the moment, there's no base coat. I'm just going to pour straight onto the canvas. To start with, let's just define where the horizon is going to be. I guess I'd like it to be about 1/3 of the way up. So let's just do, I've got the mauve here. So that is the bottom of the sky. So to start with, I'm going to just put some blue on, lighter blue nearer the top. I don't need to go all the way to the edges because I'm going to be blowing the paint off over the edges, so it doesn't really matter. As long as there's enough in the middle, it will reach the edges. This is a bit experimental. I've not done anything quite like this before. And some darker blue a little bit further down. I've just thought of adding some pearl white instead of the normal white, because I think that would be a bit more sky-like. And then a bit of silver. So at the moment, I guess you would call this a ribbon pour. This is very much like a ribbon pour. Right, I'm going to leave it like that for the sky. So then the grass, let's put some white with that green, because I want there to be some different colour greens. So as I blow this out, the white will mix with the green. In fact, it's mixing already. You can see it mixing already on there. And then just a little bit of some of the other colours. Let's have a bit more of the bronze at the bottom. And then a bit of pink. This is the Venetian rose, beautiful, beautiful pink. And then a little bit of the Persian rose. See, I wonder almost about doing it in little spots. I wonder how that will come out. Just to represent little flowers in the spring meadow. I've got some Daler-Rowney Violet Purple. And then a tiny bit of the Amsterdam Blue Violets. It's very dark, but I just thought a little tiny bit would add some contrast. Didn't mean to add that much. Right, I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work. I hope it does, otherwise it's quite a lot of paint I've used. So I've said I want to blow from one side to the other, but what I've now realised is I can't do that because there's no paint here to blow from. So am I going to have to go this way slightly and then across? In fact, there's more paint on that side, so I'm just going to blow over that edge to start with. Wow, I can see already that's really pretty. So let's just turn it round. And then I'm just going to blow over that way. Right, I mostly love it. There's a massive section of purple here I don't like. I'm not sure about this horizon. What can I do about that? Maybe I shouldn't have put the paints next to each other. Or maybe that just works because maybe that just works actually, because it's just, it's lots of leaves and it's a meadow, so lots of plants. I wasn't quite sure how this would go, and I love the result. It's gone so well. What I hadn't anticipated was that once I used the hairdryer to blow this up across, I could then use my breath just to blow it around more. I think I just imagined just the hairdryer and then it's done. But no, I've blown around the horizon. It was all choppy, and I've just changed it a little bit, and now I definitely think it looks like there's a bit of a shadow behind it where that dark mauve is. And I just like how choppy and abstract it is. So it looks like maybe the top of a field. And then I've been able to blow this around just to blend the colours, just to get a bit more movement in it. Because we've got to remember, this is just going to be the background. So you're going to have a very dark silhouette over the top. So this will just be the base. Look at the sky. The sky I just love. You can see it. You've got the pale blue sky there. Then you can see the darker clouds. Really happy with the little bit of purple and mauve I've added. I really happy, really pleased with this. I'm really excited for this to dry, and then I can start doing the silhouette. So it's now finished. As you can see, I've embellished it further. I've added the kitten and I've added some birds. So I'm hoping you think it looks like the kitten is looking out the window at the birds. I think I'm happy with it. I do like it. I am happy. I guess it's not quite as I was planning. I think the background, the fluid dart's probably a little bit too dark. I love the bit at the top where it's nice and light. I think I'm always going to be so critical. The longer you spend on something, I think the more critical you are. So I've coloured in all the stones and then used a Posca pen just to sort of highlight them, go around the outside in the Posca pen so it's black. I repainted over the black lines there as well because they were a bit of white showing through. The actual paint pour is really pretty. I really like the way it sticks up there so it looks like the horizon, some plants growing. A little cat, it's really cute. So I drew a cat on, outlined it with the Posca pen and then painted it in the centre. So yeah, really pleased. It's very different. I think it needed the cat, it needed the birds because otherwise it just looked a bit plain, a bit boring. So yeah, really happy. Let me know what you think. Please leave me any comments you want to. If you like it, please do hit the thumbs up button. Great, thanks for watching. Bye.